Believe it or not, Concord is shutting down. That's right. Less than a month old, this game is about donezo, and we're here to talk about it on That Game Plays. Hi, folks. It's CC here once again with my talented friend Spencer Baculi. How you doing, Spencer?
I am doing well, Culture. I'm getting to hang out with you. We're recording a TGP video, and you know what? I'm doing a lot better than Concord. That is for dang sure.
You are 100% right. As we bring the story up on the screen, let me tell you, PlayStation is shutting down Concord. This first news coming from, well, it's going to be coming from everywhere really soon, but we grabbed it from Comic Book to start with. And yeah, it's gone. After less than a month, it is going offline. Today is September 3rd. It will be gone by the 6th.
Yeah, less than a month is being very generous. That is 2 weeks of game time. It will be once that September 6th date hits, that means like Concord's entire lifespan will have been 2 weeks. This announcement is coming a week into its lifespan. Like this thing was only live for a week and they went, this is bad for us. This is really, 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 really bad.
Yeah, in YouTube speak, this is like releasing a video that gets like 300 views, and you've got others that have like 10 or 12,000, and you're going, okay, maybe that's not the right video for me.
But this is even worse than that, because you record videos all the time, whether it's for your channel, TGP, wherever, and you know that it takes you a decent amount of time. Let's say an hour to put it all together, edit it, throw it up. That's a lot of time to put in, and yeah, it sucks for you to have to go. I can't believe I have to trash all that. Concord spent 8 years in development. This was 8 years of development time for less than 2 weeks of game time. I am genuinely baffled at how big of a mismanagement this is. If Concord was attached to an IP, we would be talking about Firewalk and PlayStation in the same breath as Star Wars and Disney and Marvel, all of that stuff. Like this is absolutely just crater disaster.
Yeah, and I think that's also being kind. But let's jump on this story real quick. You'll be able to read a version of this story with more details, not only on that Park Place, but obviously over on Bounding into Comics, because I know everybody's working on it right now. So yeah, we are off and running. So Concord, the newest game from PlayStation and its first-party developer Firewalk Studios, which they own wholly, is already being taken offline less than a month after its release. And as you pointed out, it's basically 2 weeks later. The update on Concord and its very short lifespan was shared this week in PlayStation blog posts. The game director, following numerous reports of low sales, yes, we did those, and abysmal player numbers, which we also reported on. It'll be taken offline on September 6th, with Concord game director Ryan Ellis saying Firewalk and PlayStation will explore options afterwards to see what actions may be taken in order to better reach players. Make a better game without agenda. That's the first place to start.
Or just make a game that doesn't look completely ugly and is 9 years behind the trend. Like I've said this before in TGP videos and over on Bounding and over on the Pro Show, like this game is the video game equivalent of Agatha All Along, right? Where Agatha, they greenlit that show because everybody loved that song and they thought it was so funny. And that was like, we're getting on like 5 years now from when that was greenlit. That joke is way outdated. Nobody cares about that anymore. That's what they're doing here. They went, let's get in on that hero shooter trend. And it's like, everybody's over hero shooters. Everybody's over Destiny. Everybody's over Overwatch. Everybody's over every single piece of inspiration you took from. So just somebody around should have had the sense to go, we need to stop. We need to cut this for a loss. We need to Batgirl this, and we need to start over.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that would have been the best possible advice anybody could have given them, and said, "Hey, don't make a meme game." They have the staying power of a jar of mayonnaise on the counter open. But anyway, in the meantime, sales of Concord are being suspended. This is amazing. They're being suspended, and anybody who bought the game, Spencer, is getting a refund. A refund.
Full refund. Yeah, full refund. If you've got it, I've read the details. If you bought it anywhere digitally, that refund is automatic. You don't even have to do anything. I've genuinely never heard of that sort of process. If you bought a physical one for some reason, like maybe you were in a motorcycle accident 8 years ago and you woke up like last week, right when the game was launching, and you just needed something to play, you have to go to the retailer you bought it from, like Target or GameStop. But still, complete automatic refunds from PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Games. That's unprecedented. This is a failure. capital, all letters.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it is if it's a digital thing that's done immediately everywhere, but if you bought a physical copy, you have to take that up with the retailer. Good luck with that. All I know is that I have never seen this happen before. I don't think anybody else has. Let me read their statement real quickly because I think this is important. It says, Concord fans, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PlayStation 5 and PC and want to thank everyone who has joined the journey aboard the North Star. Your support and the passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However,
even that's a boring name for a spaceship. Goodness. Is there anything in this game that had a genuine bit of inspiration? Good.
No, create. Hey, I did a video on this today, Spencer, that creativity dies around this type of ideology because
1,000% it does.
You have to make everything as boring as possible so as not to offend. But anyway, your support and passionate community that has grown. Thank you. Your support and passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However, while many qualities of the experience resonated with players, we also recognize that the other aspects of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we'd intended. Therefore, at this time, we've decided to take the game offline beginning September 6th, though in just 3 days, and explore options, including those that will better reach our players. Now, the story is developing. You're going to continue to get more updates from your favorite pop culture sites, which, well, 2 of them are represented in front of you right now between that Park Place and Bounding into Comics. And let me tell you, we're going to keep updating the story as it goes. But it does make some of our videos that we've been covering just the last few weeks even more relevant, talking about this game's journey to insignificance and eventually the
lifespan
collapse.
of the criticism we are going to be able to level at this game, and the fact that we're going to be able to keep bringing it up as an example of, again, what not to do with anything, with a product, with a piece of entertainment. This is going to the discourse will have far much more of a lifespan and an interesting lifespan than the actual game itself.
Yeah, and this is an unusually short video for us on this channel, but there's a good reason for it. We wanted to get it out to you as fast as possible. You're going to hear this all day long. We just wanted to get it out there as soon as we could on the channel.
You're going to hear it all day long, but we hope you hear it from us first.
We do. So look down in the comment section below and leave your thoughts on this complete collapse.
Leave your eulogies.
Eulogies. Leave your quips. Leave your quirky notes. Whatever it takes. I want to see this look like a Disney comment section. Go crazy. And don't forget to hit the like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not.
That's not fair, Culture. There's no way Firewalk Studios has enough money like Disney to buy all those shills.
Well, hey, I just want to see something like super witty because you guys are capable of it. Anyway, do make sure you're subscribed. There's a bunch of you that are. Yeah, do make us laugh. As we always say, get your game on.